Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y'all file in, like the video. Here we are with another Black Friday face off. I got my man OG the Beast right here. And obviously he's going against Low. OG, what's up? Talk to the people. How you feeling today?
What's going on, my man? I'm feeling great as usual. I already know how it is, man. I'm ready for this one-on-one. This is what I do. This is what I do. God put me on earth to debate, to battle. I've been doing it for God knows how long, so Lo better be ready for this one.
Do you think he's ready for it? You said he better be, but do you think
He
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 is?
he better be ready. I don't know if he ready. I don't know if he ready. I don't know. He's sitting behind that computer over there. He's probably looking at some numbers right now. I don't know if he ready, but he better get ready. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yo, so what you saying is Low need to be doing Rocky training right now.
Man, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, all of that. And I ain't
Uh,
talking Rocky 1. I'm talking Rocky 4 when he was in the best shape of his life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man? You want to tell the people what you about? What all your platforms. Shamelessly plug yourself.
Real quick, just OG the Beast everywhere. Sports Guy Chris everywhere. Uh, TikTok, YouTube, Shorts, Instagram. It's all OG the Beast or Sports Guy Chris. You can find me. It's not hard to find me.
For sure, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Low into this, and we're gonna see what he got to say. Low, what's going on, my boy? Low, you muted right now. Low.
You hear me? Hear me?
All right, yeah. You locked in. What's up?
What you, man? You know what up, man? You know what's so interesting to me, Ron, man?
What's that? What's that?
You old heads, man. When they be talking about basketball, I just don't get it, man. I genuinely just don't understand it, man. They act as if like they can just walk and talk over everybody, and they act like they know what they're doing. But what's crazy enough, especially people who claim that they watch basketball back in the day, somehow I know more than them, man. It's crazy.
It's wild, huh?
It's wild, man.
And then they think they could sun you just because they got a little age on you.
Yeah, and it makes them look even worse. It's like, man, you was there and you still don't know what you're talking about, man. That's crazy, man.
Man,
And I know for a
man.
fact I watch more basketball than them too. That's the crazy part, man. I know for a fact I have. So this is gonna
So
be
I mean,
light work, man. This is light work, man. This is
in,
light.
in
This is
in the
light. This
three
is light.
rounds, what you got yourself going?
3-0.
And you don't have no type of worries or anything.
Really and truly, Ron. I'm be honest with y'all. Y'all could have matched me up with anybody here, and it would have been slight work. It would have been a sweep, easy sweep, 3-0. Nothing crazy, nothing light at all. Especially because I know for a fact what I stand on is much more credibility than anybody else has to say, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy.
Most definitely. Yeah, I mean, y'all know Low. Y'all done got familiar with Low here on the Players Choice
Facts, they
platform.
know
He
me,
be up on
man.
a panel cooking
They know me.
24/7. Who you guys really don't know too much is OG the Beast. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him back in so y'all can familiarize yourself with him. And we gonna talk about, the upcoming battles, this current battle, and just the event as a whole. What's
low
good,
running,
OG?
low running his mouth early. I see, huh? Old head
hey,
this, old head
hey,
that. I
man. I'm
watched the
just
game
talking.
this.
I'm just talking
Okay,
the truth, man.
okay. Copy that.
Talking the truth.
Copy that.
Wait, what you watch? You watching Philly right now?
I'm not what. Hold on. Did I just get disconnected? Can y'all hear me?
No,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
hear you.
you good.
Okay, okay. No, I ain't watching nothing right now. I ain't got nothing on down here. I'm in this dungeon by myself, man, just chopping it
Okay.
up with y'all. I was gonna go upstairs and what was on? I was watching something before I came down here. Whatever was on the TV, but
Embiid is choking like normal, but it is what it is.
who they playing?
It Bucks. Giannis just outplay him every single time.
I
He
mean,
Yeah,
never
he
show. He never show up for big
that's
games.
tough for anybody though.
yeah, for
I
Yeah,
mean,
real.
to say that he don't show up for big games,
he
though, I mean,
don't really
that's
though, man.
crazy.
Jokic better than him. He barely top
Oh,
five.
word?
Facts.
Yeah, I definitely got Embiid over Jokic.
No, absolutely not.
I think
Jesus.
it's close though. I think it's a preference thing and what you like. I'm a guy that likes offense. I like scoring. When I say offense, everybody like to try to bring in passing. I don't give a damn about no passing. Passing is an addition. It's an add on. If your game is surrounded around that and you're not a point guard, I don't care. So I'm more of a guy that
Oh, what? That's
100%,
crazy.
100%.
So
I'm more of a,
LeBron just out the window.
no, what? No, it's an add on for LeBron. I'm saying if passing is your best attribute and you're not a point guard, I have a problem with that. What do you think Joker's best attribute is? Probably his playmaking ability, right?
Maybe.
I think his best attribute is his playmaking ability. I have a problem with that.
Why?
Because to me, if you know me, it's all about scoring. I am a junkie for players that can put the ball in the hoop. Not to say that he can't, but in a situation of looking at these two guys, who would you take to put the ball in the hoop on a more consistent basis? Yeah, Joker's efficient and all of that. He takes quality shots, and B takes more mid-range, step back. He shoots threes. Not to say that Joker doesn't too, but I think the shot making and shot taking ability of Embiid puts him over Joker. Not only that, but he's just such more of a presence on the low, especially on the low block. If I need a bucket, I'm going to Embiid before I'm going to Joker. Now, Joker's more of an all-around player. He's going to run the offense for you. He can rebound at a high level. He can score the ball too. The numbers say what they say. But when we talking about the most important aspect of basketball, which is putting the ball in the hoop, I'm taking Embiid over Joker, and that's why I have him.
He don't do it in the playoffs, though, so why you want him?
I mean, what do you mean by he doesn't do
it
in the playoffs?
In the playoffs? He completely drops off in the playoffs. He struggled. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, yeah, he right. He do struggle in the playoffs, man.
Time out. So I just posted a poll in the chat. Who's gonna win this battle? That's the easiest poll. Y'all go ahead and vote. I'm gonna leave that up for about 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all familiarize yourself with both of these guys. But is this something y'all willing to debate?
What, Embiid versus Joker? Yeah, I think we just did, to be honest with you. I mean, I did. I didn't really hear much from Lowe, but besides Embiid chokes in the playoffs. But
which he does, right?
I mean, if you want to listen, man, Embiid is still in his prime, right? He still got some years to go. That's just like saying Shaq choked in the playoffs in his prime. Did he really? No. You know what I'm saying? Just because he didn't win or you make it past the Eastern Conference Finals, does that clarify him as a choke artist, or what do you define in him to be? Why is he a choke artist to you?
Blowing 3-2 lead.
So Kevin Durant is a choke artist?
I think in some cases he is, actually. Yes, I do. Blowing 3-2 lead, underperforming.
So Kobe's a choke artist.
He did it once against the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I think in that situation, Kobe should have performed way better, been way more aggressive.
So now Kobe's a choke artist, Kevin Durant is a choke artist. That's good company to be in choke artist stuff. So if your label and definition is blowing a 2-1, 3-1 lead, then I'll take that being a choke artist. If Kobe's on that resume, if Kevin Durant is on that resume, and a couple other guys that are all-time greats as well, I'll take that. I'll be a choke artist.
It's more than that. You also got to perform well. Embiid drops in the playoffs almost every single year. His efficiency just plummets in the playoffs.
Whose doesn't though?
Yeah, again, plummets, not just slight drops, not like 1 or 2%. We're talking about straight plummets.
What do you mean by
like 5% drop in true shooting? The efficiency just drops in the playoffs routinely. Kobe wasn't dropping. You look out, especially post Shaq years, he wasn't dropping like that. Dirk doesn't drop like that. LeBron doesn't drop like that. Michael Jordan doesn't drop like that. Several players, Curry don't drop like that. Several players I can say.
Curry does drop. That's my favorite.
He doesn't
player,
drop 5%. You don't drop 5%.
How often do you see Joel Embiid drop 5% in the playoffs? You using true shooting, or are you just using regular? I don't know. Why use true shooting though? Why not just use regular efficiency? Why not just regular 2-point, 3-point? True shooting evaluates, it does take in account of extra shit too along with it, like free throws and a lot of other shit too. But I would so I understand why you want to use true shooting. I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but
2-point percentage is nothing but accuracy though. That's not efficiency.
That is efficiency.
No, that's accuracy.
What's the difference?
Oh man, efficiency means how much you produce on least amount of volume, on a less amount of volume that you take versus how much you can actually produce. That's what efficiency means. Accuracy just means how many I made versus how many I attempted. That's all that means.
So that made absolutely no sense. So you can be an efficient 42% scorer, is what you're saying?
If your field goal percentage is 42%.
If you average 25 and your field goal percentage is 42% because you took a high volume of shots, does that make you efficient?
Yeah, you can be if you have a field goal percentage of 42%.
How?
Because if majority of your shots are 3-pointers, then you more than likely are able to produce more shots, produce more points on fewer shot attempts. Yeah.
Who said that?
That would be the way in which you would be able to get away with it. Yeah.
So if majority of your shots aren't threes, 42% is inefficient, right?
If you took, let's say, if you took 17 shots and you got the 25 points versus you attempting 22 shots and you got 25 points. Your field goal percentage is still the same. The person who took 17 shots and got the 25 points, he took fewer shots and got to more points. That player would be more efficient. That is literally the definition of efficiency. Maximum production on low effort. That's literally what it is.
All right, so I got to intervene. You guys just got a sneak peek of what you may or may not be getting into in next Friday during the Black Friday event, but it's some other events that I want to talk about. Before I do that, I got a couple chats I want to read off. My man Travis Lindsay said, "Got the flu. Hey, now guys, but I love this head-to-head. Got a flu now, guys, but I love this head-to-head." Shout out Travis Lindsay, always tapping in.
I think he meant to say got flu and new guys. I don't know.
I don't know what he's trying to say.
I don't know.
Travis, you got some typos, brother. Ticket TV tapped in. He in the in the crowd. He viewing. He said, "Lo, I want you too, sucker." hey, Lo, you better watch your head, Lo.
Like I said, I would sweep everybody, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, okay. the field is open for me, man.
Speaking of which, we got a couple other battles that I need you guys to tap in. Up on the screen, I just put the rest of the cards up there, the rest of the battles. Yo, OG, I need you to tap in on this Chill versus Elder Rufus. I know Chill's your man, 100 grands and all of that.
No doubt.
What do you think is going to happen in this battle?
How many rounds is it?
It's going to be 3 rounds.
What's Curry number?
3-0. 30.
That's what it's going to be. It's 30. Light work.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Chill. If you lose Chill, that's tough, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You shouldn't lose that battle.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Me and Unc had a podcast together. We used to go blow for blow. And when I say blow for blow, I'm talking about I gotta tie my shoes every time, and he gotta tie his shoes every time because we both come in with some fire. And I'm the type of dude that if you say some shit to me that I don't like, I'm not letting it ride. I'm interrupting you. I'm interrupting your segment.
You hearing this?
To say, hold on, let's address that because that wasn't. I don't like that. And Unc used to hate that, and he used to be like, you know what, nephew? And next thing you know, he hollering, I'm hollering, and we going back and forth. But it's all in good fun, man. It's all great. But just he's a tough cookie, man. He knows his stuff. He's probably up there, like as far because it's a lot of people that I come across. They always want to debate. They always want to, I see you on TikTok. I want to do what about this and this and this. And within 5 to 10, 15 seconds of me talking to him, I know whether they know their stuff or not. He's the guy that knows his stuff. This dude knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? So whoever I'm not familiar with who he's going up against, but I'm putting my money on Unc. What's Curry number again?
3-0, man.
30.
30.
It's gonna be a 30.
Most definitely.
OG. Chill is on point, but he done lost to me a couple times as well. So he knows things. He knows his things, but he can't really keep up with me either. But he good though. He should be able to get. He should be able to get Elder Rufus out of here, man. That's slight work right there, man. That's slight work.
Okay. Yo, we got Mars versus Ticket. The next battle that I want to talk to you guys about. I need to know an answer in this battle. Who y'all got? I'm putting up a poll in the chat as well. Oh, and by the way, I just ran a poll on you guys, and 77% of the people in here are saying that Low is going to clean you up, OG.
What?
77%?
77?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Low's probably saying it's crazy because he feel like it should be 100, but
it should be at least 95.
77%. That's tough, man. They don't understand. They don't know who I am. Then
they don't.
They must not know who I am.
They don't know me either. Damn. Let's get that to 95, chat. 95%, man.
They must not know. Place your bets.
Run the votes up.
Mars versus Ticket though, Low. I need to know who you taking.
This is where like debating in the technicalities of debating might hurt Mars because I don't know, bro. Well, I think
here's the actual format. But before you go into it, here's the actual format.
Okay.
Mars is gonna get a minute to speak. Ticket's gonna get a minute to speak. Mars is gonna get another minute. Ticket's gonna get another minute, and you guys are gonna do that 3 times, and then we're gonna let everything loose, and y'all gonna then have to debate.
Okay, and right when you let everything loose, that's when Mars gonna fall apart, man. I'm sorry, man. Mars know what he talking about. He know the game. The problem with Ticket, he know how to manipulate conversations a little too well. You got to catch on to him real quick and then like just pin him down on it. Mars might not be able. That's why Ticket didn't really want to battle me. He just chatting right now. But if it was me, I would have been able to get him, put him on point the same way I got him last week. Earlier this week when we were just chatting. I got him on a KG thing. He really know what he was talking about, so I had to back him out.
Oh, we're not gonna play that low. We're not gonna play that low. OG, chill. We're not gonna play that low. Oh, we finna turn up right now.
No.
See, Lo, I'm gonna tell you something. You cap a lot of records, boy. See, I'm gonna tell you something. You was capping early this week. OG, he thought he got away with one. We ain't gotta wait. We don't have to wait till Black Friday, Lo. Me and you, we can get it right now, dog. We can get it right now.
You thought KG won DPOY in Minnesota.
You set up here and you lied to the people and you made it seem like the Boston Celtics team did not underachieve. Oh, yeah, don't forget the conversation we just had. You had all them flunkies in the comment section saying, oh, Ticket's crazy. Ticket just talking. No, Ticket know what the hell he talking about. No, they had Rajon Rondo. He was young. He was in his prime. They had Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. They were still in their prime. Also, they had great role players. All them years, they had Tony Allen, great role player. They had Big Baby, great role player. They had all those dudes. They had I can't even remember the other dude's name. They had some 3 or 4 dudes. Man, the Boston Celtics was loaded all those years, bro. They had not only great stars, they had great role players. You sat up there and you ran along with that narrative with Chilltown, that damn lie. You, him, Dub, and Mars all tried to quadruple team me and lie and say,
you said
no, he was hurt 1 year.
You said KG when these people sit up here and they say what you said.
He didn't.
They say LeBron James underachieved. They say LeBron James underachieved in Miami, and D Wade was hurt for 2 of those years at the end, right? But nobody gave LeBron an excuse.
Because LeBron is better than Garnett.
Nobody gave LeBron an excuse, Lo.
It was peak LeBron. We're talking about Garnett at 35 years old.
Nobody gave LeBron an excuse when LeBron James lost the last 2 finals. Nobody gave him an excuse. We said they underachieved, bro. No. When he lost that last finals, when LeBron lost 2 out of 4, we said he underachieved. D Wade was hurt for those 2 of those last 4.
Okay. Yo, Ticket, can I ask you a question? Ticket, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
With these 2 that's about to battle, who you got?
Man, I got OG, man, because Lo be lying, man.
Oh my God.
Lo be lying, man. Let's see what Lo doing. Lo trying to come hit you with them stats. But hey, Lo trying to come hit you with them stats. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. See, Lo didn't tell you. Lo kept sitting up here talking about something. He was here fool and talk about Tyson Chandler. Oh, Tyson Chandler was such a great role. Man, you know the hell all them role players the Boston Celtics had, man? The Boston Celtics had James Posey one of the years. They had Leon Poe one of them years. They had man, them dudes was stacked, bro. They had Avery Bradley when he was out here really beasting playing D. Man, that whole team was stacked, bro. They had old boy that was hitting threes from the parking lot, Eddie House. Man, them dudes had a whole team. Big Baby when he could play. They had a whole squad over there all them years. They was loaded from top to bottom. And you sit over here with all that cap talking about something.
The debate was that the team was better.
Man, get the hell out of here, man. Like I said, anytime you want to, I give it to you. I get all y'all on the same night. It don't matter to me.
Ticket, what was the debate? Ticket, tell OG what the debate was.
You don't remember the debate, Ticket?
No, he can't hear. Yo, the debate was the Boston Celtics.
Man, listen, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. I just fried that dude, man. Like I said, stop playing with me, man. Anytime, any place,
that's why I said no excuses.
Like I said, stop lying to the people, man. Y'all let these dudes lie to y'all. I ain't lying, man. Get out of here, man. Nobody want to hear that, man. Like I said before, man. Like I said before. The Boston Celtics underachieved. You sit up here and lie. I got OG stepping on his ass. Y'all make sure y'all watch Black Friday. And like I said, Lo, if you really want that smoke, after OG get finished with you, whatever's left of you, I'll take it and stump on that ass. Boom.
Yo, but hold on, Ticket. Before you get up out of here, Ticket got up out of here. Crazy thing is, I just put a poll in the chat. I said, who would win versus Lo and Ticket? They got Low packing ticket up too. Low, I see you're the favorite out of everybody. And they got Low 60-40 right
look
now.
at OG.
God
OG's
damn,
like,
bro. Like, this is crazy.
No,
like,
it's not that crazy, man.
That's crazy. They ain't seen enough of me though. That's all good though, man. You know, I like being the underdog.
You really about to get and I ain't gonna lie.
My Bulls the underdog this year. You know, watch we pull out.
That's another garbage team there, but we ain't got to talk about that, man.
Garbage, man. Slow down. Who your squad is?
Oh my God, I can't even speak.
I see Lakers in the background.
Yeah, so I know. I can't even speak.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I hope. Please lie to me and tell me the Lakers ain't your squad.
Oh no, the Lakers are my squad.
They are your squad. Okay, let me ask you a question. You got LeBron or Jordan?
All time?
Yes.
Jordan.
Okay, you said there was certainty too. Like it wasn't is there anything LeBron could do to surpass Jordan?
I mean, there are things, but I don't think, especially not on this team. On this team, not doing.
What are they though? I'm saying, like on some. If there's anything that could sway you,
him cracking 40,000 points and then possibly winning another championship, depending on the manner in which he performs in the regular season and playoffs, and then obviously in the finals. That would be enough for me to really entertain that.
So he would have to be the man, of course, on the championship team. He can't win another title because I hear people saying that a lot.
No. He can't be like Kareem. No, okay. He has to be the man. He has to be the man.
I like how you threw that Kareem shade in there though. So he got to be. What about Tim Duncan or like Tim Duncan? Why not say Tim Duncan instead of Kareem?
Because I think many people know Tim Duncan at the latter part of his guy wasn't the guy, but I mean Tim Duncan's still a top 5 player all the time, so I'm not going
top 5.
Yeah, top five. Come on, top 5.
Why would you top 5? Kareem.
Top five.
You said Kareem or did you say Tim Duncan?
Both are top 5.
Can we hear your top 5 though? Well, can you give us your top 10? Might as well.
Oh my goodness.
You ain't got to do that. I just want to hear the 5. You got Duncan and
Jordan
coming out. You probably ain't got Kobe in there then.
No, I don't.
My top 10 might be a little off though. So go ahead.
Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Magic, Duncan. Then after that, I got Bill Russell, Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird. I'm sorry, not Larry Bird. I'm sorry. I had to gotta get him out of here. Shaq, Hakeem, Curry.
Well, you want to hear mine. Mine a little bit biased because I'm a huge Shaq fan. So I got Shaq in my top 5. I just think he was the most dominant. I think he was the most dominant player ever. And his prime is underratedly longer than a lot of all-time greats primes, even though people consider his career to be cut short. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not cut short, but they felt like we got cheated. Like we could have saw more Shaq, right? Mm-hmm. But my top 10, I got Jordan 1, LeBron 2, Kareem 3. I have Shaq 4, Kobe 5. I got at 6, I got Magic. 7, Bird. 8, I got who I got at 8? Steph. I got Steph at 8, Hakeem 9, and Duncan 10.
Yo, the Duncan disrespect is absurd. Wow.
Duncan is the only player in NBA history that was able to coast towards the back end of his career. And when I say back end, I'm talking a whole decade and still win 50 plus games, averaging 17, 18, and 8. Like, what all-time great player outside of the point guard position could average 18 and 8 and still make the NBA finals or still win 50 plus games?
So I feel like we have a good debate. I feel like we have a good debate coming on.
Kareem.
Okay. Hold on. Wait, Ron. Hold on.
Kareem didn't do that in his last 2 or 3 finals appearances. Did he not do that?
Okay. Let's say Kareem, right? But who was on Kareem's squad?
Magic Johnson, James.
Who's a top 75 player? Stop right there. Now, who's on Tim Duncan's squad? Who's top 75 player?
None.
That's my point exactly. So you were getting carried by guys that weren't even in the top 75, which means they're not even in your class. 2007, he conceded the finals MVP to a guy that wasn't even a top 75 player all time. That right there has never been done in the history of the game outside of Steph Curry giving one to Andre Iguodala.
Larry Bird did it.
No, he didn't.
Sedgwick Max.
Okay, Cedric Maxwell, his rookie year.
You know what you're talking about, right? You know what you're talking about, right?
Let me.
Okay, I'll make sure you know what you're talking about now.
Come on now. You know who you on this panel with?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You better do some research.
Sound like you should have did some research before you came in here. Because that's another top 10 player who just did something that you claim has never happened before.
Hold on. This is what you missed. The point that you missed while being in their prime. That is the point that you missed. Nobody No top 75 player all time has ever conceded a finals MVP to somebody else that was a non-top 75 player while being in their prime. In 2007, Duncan was still in his prime.
Okay.
And he conceded one to Tony Parker, who not only outplayed him, but also got the finals MVP on his watch in his prime. What other all-time great, especially in the top 10, we're talking about these 9 other guys. Who else has that luxury?
I mean, you can argue.
You think Kobe could wake up and say, I'm going to put up 17 and 8 and we're going to win 52 games?
Do you consider 02 the beginning of Kobe's prime?
The beginning? Yeah, but he conceded that to a top 75 player.
Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
That's such a unique circumstance, but I guess I don't know.
That's the type of uniqueness I bring to debates. Like, because there's nothing you can use to flip that around. And that's going to be my point to prove why Tim Duncan is slightly overrated.
I don't know of a player who can come into the NBA who finished top 3 in the MVP race rookie season. Not only was all league one rookie of the year, also all NBA and all defensive team as well. I think there's only been 2 or 3 other players to do that in NBA history. Then the following year, follow that up with a finals appearance and won the championship finals MVP. Then the following year for a team that many people may claim was stacked and a lot of talent around him, that team, when he got hurt, couldn't even get out the first round. To sit there and say that because in one finals appearance, because Tony Parker, who at his prime was still a really, really great player, not like Tony Parker was some.
Was he even Russell Westbrook?
No, he wasn't Russell Westbrook at his
That's
prime.
my point. Who's a top 75 player? Would Kevin Durant ever concede that type of shit to Westbrook?
Well, they can't concede. They can't concede nothing if they don't win together. So we can't talk.
I mean, but they made it to the NBA Finals, and who played better? But
they didn't win.
I'm saying it would never happen on a player like Kevin Durant's watch. It would never happen. You got him in. You know what type of company you have Tim Duncan in that top 5?
I have him in a company of players who don't have some of them don't have as many rings as he does. Some don't have many regular season MVPs as he does. Some of them don't have as many all defensive. Matter of fact, all of them don't have as many all defensive teams as he does. That's
a longevity stat. But okay, you said Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, and who was the other one? Magic?
Yes.
Okay. Has Magic ever gone back to back?
Yes.
Has Jordan ever gone back to back?
Yes.
What about LeBron?
Yes.
If Magic has done it, that means Kareem's done it too, right?
Yes.
Has Duncan?
No. Did Duncan play with a top 75 player?
I'm starting to see changes.
He
changes of heart in the chat.
He didn't play with a top 75 player in his prime at all. If he had the luxury of playing with one, I'm pretty sure not only would he back to back, but he would have won several of them. Kareem couldn't even make it back to the finals without having a top 70 player on his roster. So we don't know what he would have done if he had Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili in his team.
But you got Kareem at 3, so you arguing against yourself.
No, I'm arguing against a back-to-back argument. Those players won back-to-back while on some of the most stacked rosters of all time. When Duncan was in his prime and in his peak, he had an aging David Robinson and a young Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. If he had the privilege to play with another top 10, 15, 20, or a top 75 player all time in their relative primes as well, I'm pretty sure he would have went back-to-back.
So then let me counter you.
The back-to-back argument is a very weak one.
Let me tell you why it's strong as hell. Simply because of the level of competition that he played against. Who did he beat in the NBA Finals from 99 to 2007? Who?
He beat 99 to what, 2007?
Yeah.
He beat the Knicks.
Who's the top 75 player on the Knicks?
Pat Ewing, but he wasn't. I mean, he didn't play.
He wasn't there. Keep going. You keep going though.
Ben Wallace in the Pistons.
Who's the top 75 player on the Pistons?
Nobody.
All right, you can keep going though.
He beat the New Jersey Nets.
Who's the top 75 player?
Jason Kidd.
That's it, right?
Okay.
Keep going.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And who's the top 75 player?
LeBron.
Okay. He was a baby though at that time. But my point is, why would Tim Duncan need another top 75 player to go back to back if that was his level of competition? The woeful Cavs, who had one of the most overrated Eastern Conference runs in league history in 2007. Mm-hmm. Then you mentioned New Jersey, led by Ace and Kidd, right? Mm-hmm. Then you said
Detroit
the Knicks.
Pistons or Knicks.
Detroit and the Knicks, right?
Okay.
Why would he need another top 75 player if those guys barely had one top 75 player to go back to back.
The same reason why Shaq needed another one to beat some of those same talented teams. the same reason why Kobe and Shaq. The same reason why Kobe and Shaq lost to the same Pistons team. That's why
Kobe and Shaq was making in the early 2000s. Kobe and Shaq was making that shit like light work.
Kobe and Shaq lost to the 04 Pistons, and then the following year, Duncan beat them. So to sit there and to argue our argument, so naive, and actually, this is actually going to be very, 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 very light work. To argue that a team like the Detroit Pistons, that validate how great of a team they were because they didn't have a top 75 player, is such a naive take. It's a very low level IQ take. To sit there and say because they didn't have a top 75 player on their roster that they weren't a great team is crazy.
That's not what I said.
But you're right. He didn't need one to beat them. But however, when we justify and we make these arguments for players, we're not making them off of a one-round appearance in the finals. We're making this argument based on what they did in the entire postseason run. In the entire postseason run, he beat both Shaq and Kobe. That's 2 top 75 players, right? Both of them were in either close to their prime or basically both of them in their prime. He was able to beat teams like the Dallas Mavericks, who had both not only Dirk but also Steve Nash. There's 2 top 75 players. So your argument, he beat players and teams who are winning 50, 55, 60 win teams on rosters with Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker, who are rookie and sophomore, aging David Robinson, who could not lead them past the first round without Duncan post the first championship. And on top of that, a team that was so overly dependent on Tim Duncan offensively that nobody else could consistently give them 20 plus points without being relatively efficient. That team was carried by Duncan for the first 10 years of his career.
10 years?
Yes.
Oh. Man.
I gotta chime in. I gotta chime in. Travis Lindsay chimed in. He said David Robinson is a top 75 player.
Well, he's talking about in his prime, correct?
Y'all really got the chat
right, but he didn't concede it. That was the most dominant I've ever seen Tim Duncan in his career. Was that that 99 run? Tim Duncan was a child, but he was a man child. My God.
I gotta step in and stop.
03 was dominant too. That's why I said one of, not the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe.
Hey, y'all. As you can see, this is going to be one of them ones. I tried to tell y'all this battle was really. I know y'all excited about Mars and Ticket. I know you excited about Elder and Chill, but this is really gonna be one of them ones. So I can't give y'all too much today. Y'all gotta pull up.
We already gave
Friday.
too much
to
me, but that's what happens when you put two basketball heads in the same room and let them talk. This is what's gonna happen. So I just couldn't. You see what I meant when I said that's how debate spark. Usually you start with a topic, a conversation, and then intervention happens. I intervened as top 10, and we started talking about Duncan. That's how debates. So it's hard to just pick a topic and then go.
Who did you not have in the top 10?
Who did you have? You didn't have Larry Bird, did you?
I didn't have Larry Bird and Wilt are the 2 that's not in my top 10.
You had,
but Larry Bird is just.
Bill Russell is not in my top 10. He's the most overrated superstar of all time. I respect what he did off the court and what he had to go through, but as far as basketball, he's the most. I don't know if you heard my take. I've been ranting and raving about that for years.
So Bill Russell, and who's the other one? Because you have Steph in your top.
I don't have Wilt.
Okay.
Wilt is the one that got the boot for Steph.
Okay. All right. Bet.
So
Travis Lindsay said 99 Robinson nearly averaged his career average. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like the video on the way out. Fellas, we're gonna get your all-time top 10 list. We're gonna get y'all current top 10 list, and we really just gonna let y'all rumble come next Friday. I like what I seen here. I know you guys like what you seen here. On the way out, fellas, what you gotta say and how you feeling heading into next week? Lo, I'm gonna start with you.
Just quickly, that last comment was a lie. He averaged 16 points in 99. I don't know what he's talking about. I had to double check. I was like, what? He averaged what?
Wasn't that his last year too?
No, 99. He averaged that was because he played it until 2003.
Okay, so he played till 03.
No, 99 was not his career average. But hey, man, I do feel very confident, man. This is gonna be pretty light work, man. I ain't gonna really stress it out too much. I thought I might have some competition, but it's not gonna be that much. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be very, very easy. Very light. I'm gonna sleep well. Not really.
So after this,
nothing,
Lo,
man.
you not You not worried right now after this? You know,
I'm you know what's so crazy? I'm actually more secure. I'm actually in a much better headspace than I was before, man. I thought it was gonna be a challenge, but like I said before, too many older fans claim that they watch basketball, but come to find out, once you really get to chopping it up, but then they don't really watch that much ball. But it's cool though. It's cool. Much love, one respect. You know, it's all cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I agree with him. It's gonna be light work. It might be, you know, Steph Curry number again, 30. Yeah, it might be one of them. You know what I'm saying?
It will be. No, it will be.
It's definitely gonna be 30. Slight work, light work. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like his confidence because you know I'm a very confident individual myself. I believe in nothing but greatness. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I do got respect for my opponent. You know, and it will be, you know, something to watch. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be light work, slight work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I rock. If you don't, do your research. It's very few that can encounter with me and leave out without wounds, burns.
Hey, yo, you better go talk to Chill. You better go talk to Chill.
You better go talk to Chill. Better go talk to Chill.
No. You better go talk to Chill.
You better go talk
to Chill. I
already
convinced Chill to change his idea for a few things already. So man, you better go talk to Chill, man.
Copy that, man. Copy that. Like I say, going into debate, man, my game plan isn't to change anybody's mind. What was David Robinson 2000 first round out? He was 2003. He was a role player. Look, that should be something we talk about. Not David Robinson, but Tim Duncan, because I think I gave all of that away though. I probably cashed out all my ammo on Timmy. I got a little bit more, but not enough to.
We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I'm assuming you said ammo. Y'all both got a whole fleet of ammo, a whole army behind you. So we'll definitely figure out something that you guys will be able to have an intense debate about. My man Angel chimed in. He said the 1996 draft or the 2006 draft.
What? 2006.
2006.
2000.
Who came out in 06?
06 is Bargnani and them.
I think he went.
Bargnani went one. I thought that was 07.
He got to mean 03, y'all.
He got me.
No way.
06 is like actively one of the worst draft classes of all time.
He paid $5 to get it wrong. You probably meant 03.
He meant 03.
And if he meant 03, 96 is definitely probably better than I think 03 might be one of the most overrated drafts. It's very top heavy. You know, you got your 4 guys and that's it. The Bulls had to pick right after D Wade and we took Kirk Heinrich. And I went back and I looked like, bro, was there a better option than Kirk? And probably not.
No.
That draft really is overrated. People like to throw that out as one of the better drafts. Nah, you go back, look at 84, you know, look at, 96,
Hell,
even 98.
More recent ones. Usually more recent ones are much more deeper than that one. Yeah, no, so that's not that. At least you don't sound like him though, because people like that. I thought if you sound like him, it really would have been. I've been moonwalking to this W. So
sound like who? Who's him?
Some of these people who chatting in the because I don't know what y'all tipping out here, man.
Nah. I was hoping you wasn't sounding like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was hoping you was gonna be coming in here prepared and ready. Yeah. Chef Boy OG. Hey.
Yeah, you cooking in a microwave, all right?
Hey, no. It's the stove. I cook outside, brother.
Nah, it's in the microwave.
Rob gonna get cooked by Dale.
Yo, no cap. The Dale matchup is low key. Actually, he going up with Fluent.
Oh
no, they got real problems. Hey, they got
real problems.
They got real problems. They got real problems together.
Hey, Z-Dub.
No, Dub going against Fluent.
That's what I'm saying. Dub.
Okay.
Z-Dub said Ron.
Oh, Dale.
He meant to say Ron.
Yeah.
First off, since you misspelled my name, I got even more smoke for Dale. Second off, y'all up here talking about cooking, microwaves, easy bake ovens, and whatnot. I'm finna cook Dale how the Usos do. I'm a hog tie his big ass, and I'm gonna put an apple in his mouth. That's what I'm gonna do. That boy is smoked swine. All right.
Hey, shout out to Dale, man.
Oh man.
Yo, on that note, this boy that got me turned up. I'm about to go Clark Kent, rip my whole shit off.
Hey man, it's gonna be a good one, man. It's all in good fun though. It's all in good fun.
Most definitely, y'all. Next Friday, the battles will start at 12. I'm gonna put them back on the screen. Also, y'all be sure to tune in Sunday before the show at 8 Pacific time, 11 Eastern, and you're going to go ahead and see the last and final face-off, Mars versus Ticket. I got one more super chat, and we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like the video on the way out. Angel tapped in. He said, I meant 2003. We knew that, Angel. He said, but if you had to start a team with either Tracy McGrady or Carmelo Anthony, who y'all picking?
If T-Mac is healthy, I'm taking Mac.
Yeah.
Melo is very, very one-dimensional. Mac was actually an underrated distributor too, and Melo's not looking to pass the ball to anybody. He's a straight isolation player. You see what he looked like in the triangle offense, the offense that actually took the ball out of hands of the greatest player to ever do it. They tried to implement that with Melo, and it flopped.
Two. Don't forget about Kobe. Two of them. Shaq too.
Bro, like Melo, I like Melo, triple threat demon. But if you putting him up against Mac, who's 6'10", with the skill set of Kevin Durant and Kobe Bryant mixed, it wasn't a damn thing T-Mac could do. I'm definitely taking him to lead my franchise over Melo.
Also, vastly underrated defender. Underrated defender.
No doubt. I don't think it's close.
Yeah, I don't think it's close either.
Yeah,
my thing with the gap between them, my thing is really the playmaking. Like T-Mac was really finding people. T-Mac was really able to run the pick and roll, get his teammates off and things like that. But Melo is kind of like a black hole. Like
crazy stat. I don't think Melo ever had a double-double with assists in his career.
That's
Ever.
crazy.
Yeah, ever. As a primary ball handler like that, like that's crazy.
Nah, that's wild.
No, if that's true, that's crazy.
I think, yeah. In his career, he's never had a double-double with assists.
No, hey, yo, Melo, you should never. Hey, Carmelo needs to ban that fact. that's a crazy fact.
Look, they in my back pocket, man.
No, that's a crazy fact.
Yo, Sacred Gaming chapped in. He said, did Rated R, Bama, and J-Rob face-off happen yet? Nah, they won't be having a face-off, but if you tune into the prior Gridiron episodes or Gridiron next Wednesday, you'll get a chance to see them live in action debating each other. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in. We're going to catch y'all on the flip side. Sunday morning, be there or be square. You know what time it is. We out.